Hey family, I'm really upset right now because you know what? I did this video and it was just too long. YouTube would not take it. All that time I was doing a video, I did not realize that I was not, on YouTube. I was just on my daughter's laptop. YouTube not gonna take these videos if they're too long, and it was a good, nice, juicy video, and I just got to do it all over again. Hope I don't leave nothing out, okay? But y'all know how it is, a whole bunch of ranting and rambling and going back and forth and stuff. The only reason I got this on like this, y'all, because y'all been showing me so much love, and that mama neck done got too fat. So, thank you, baby. So she just gonna cover all of this up right here, and because I know y'all probably say, what in the world mama doing that? But anyway, I just want to talk to you all about, some things. Mama, even her hands are ashy. Mama been out in the garden. She got a scarecrow constructed. She growing corn and eggplant and black-eyed peas and pole beans. And y'all come on, tell mama what all she growing. Squash, straight neck, crook neck. Come on, yeah, tomatoes. Watermelon. Oh yeah, watermelon. Two different kinds too. Jubilee and sweet babies. And what else, y'all? Brandywine tomatoes, Better Boy tomatoes, early girls, okay, and cherry tomatoes. Mama got all that stuff growing up in there and everything. So if y'all need some vegetables, just come on over here. Mama got them for you, okay? Now I'm gonna get started all over again, okay, and keep my neck covered. When I get all this off. Okay? All this weight, mama gonna take this off her neck. Okay, check this out. Y'all just been sending me too much love, but mwah, mama loves you to death. Like I said on the last video, that's too long for YouTube. I'm coming here because I want to show you all how to conjure up spirits, okay? It's necessary that you know this, okay? Like I said, this is a crash course. There's no way for me to explain to you detail to detail to detail. It's on a crash course. Okay? If you do it at your own risk. Okay? I will tell you, you may get results the first time. You may not. You may ask why you didn't get good results. Happy Easter, y'all. I'm just eating some jelly beans. If you don't get good results and you go over and over again, it's not meant for you to do it. You're scared or you don't believe it. These are the reasons why things don't work. Sometimes it's just not the season. You understand? Maybe you're working with the wrong spirit. You call it not on the wrong spirit. Maybe the universe thinks that, hey, you don't need to be messing with this. Okay? As you all know, I'm a psychic. A lot of you all have had the pleasure. Some of you all have had even the displeasure of working with mama. Y'all know I'm the real thing. Okay? Y'all know that. Okay, and so, some of y'all funny. Y'all think y'all slick out there. But mama know. I know you. Listen, some of you, okay, some of you think you slick. I do a reading on you. You be hiding things, but you know what? That's all good. You do what you gotta do or whatever, but that's okay. We're not even gonna go there right now. But check this out. I really want to, as you all know, I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, and I'm a conjurer. I never talk about the conjuring, but I thought about it. I may as well tell you about that because think about it. If I'm going to do work, I got to conjure spirits. I always want everybody that I work with, when I do my readings with these people, with my people, I call them my family members. When I do these readings with you, you all need to know, I always tell you, there's going to be a spirit that's going to come and visit you. Every last one of y'all say, Mama, was that you? Was that you that came to me? I always tell you ahead of time because I don't want nobody to get frightened and get scared. Some of you all report seeing a shadow go across the wall. You say it looked just like me. Some of you all say you look in the mirror and you see something pass by in the mirror. Mama, was that you? And think of all the other ways that they've heard, that they've seen. Some here have heard a whisper in their ear. Some have even seen them at the bedside. Those are the spirits that I conjure and send to my family to do healing and to assist them with their work. Or some just want to bring their love back home. You see what I'm saying? There's so many reasons people have work done. Okay, some even need protection. I send out protective spirits, okay? I want to tell you and teach you how to conjure these spirits, okay? Because I think it's going to be very important for my family. Could you please close that curtain real good? Okay, so for example, how to conjure spirits. This is a crash course now. So, a lot going to be left out. I just want to make you aware of it. Okay, say for instance, I want to conjure a spirit. Most of the spirits Mama conjure are generic spirits. You know, it might not be the great Medusa, anything like that, because Medusa might be busy, okay? Think about it. All these people trying to conjure Medusa at one time. She might be busy. So I do work with generic spirits. Spirits that are readily accessible to me, you understand, in my hoodoo practice, okay? Okay? In my hoodoo practice, and y'all know I'm a witch, I just want to just introduce everything at one time because I know there are a lot of people that come to the channel, and it's just like I really need to do a formal introduction of myself to everyone. Okay, so check this out. I'm conjuring a spirit. I'm going to do it by example so you can kind of learn from there. A lot of my family are already, into different various aspects of conjuring or summonsing, demons, angelic spirits, a little bit of everything. And so you may have your own way, but this is my way. So what you would do, what I do, I always go to the thrift store to find statues that may have the spirits of the generic spirits that I'm trying to summons to or to conjure, okay? So those are some of the best places to find statues that have these spirits in them, okay? I always say have protection. What is protection? You can use any valuable object to protect you. When I say that, natural objects like crystals and precious metals, or you may have your own little thing, a rabbit's foot, you see what I'm saying? To do that, But anyway, so I will have a statue that I will go. I have so many statues. But like I want to talk about this one in particular because I just conjured him about 3 weeks ago. I conjured him. Okay, so what I do, I run a tub of water and run it to your comfort. You might like real hot water, some might like warm water, whatever. I got to rush this. So you comfortable in your water. I always use Epsom salt, something to soothe me so I can relax, because you got to relax now. You got to meditate so you can speak to this spirit that's within the statue that you've chosen to conjure. Always light a candle. My candle is always a colorful candle, a candle that is one of my favorite colors, which is orange. Okay, that's one of my favorite colors. Just one of them. You choose your favorite color. That is going to help you relax and help you get there to that point where you can communicate with spirit. Okay. Once you do that and you get in a meditative state, you want to talk to. You're going to have your incense going too. Any incense that's pleasant to you. No specific kind. Your pleasure. And then that's when I start talking to him. You see? Start communicating with him. Okay. And I'll tell him what I want and everything else. And instantly they come. I don't know if you're going to get that result. I don't know if it got something to do with the, But anyway, so let me tell you about the experience because I'm rushing. When he did come. Okay, look guys, he got even these little ancient writings on him. Right here. Y'all see that? So that particular night he came. But at the time, I did not realize it was him until later. I think it took me about hours and hours and hours before I realized that's who it was. But he came to the foot of my bed, right where my altar is, and he stood there. He was an incredibly tall, dark man, broad shoulder guy, but he had on a white skirt instead of this. He didn't have on a blue skirt. His skirt was white. He had a white skirt on, and he had a black cobra with him. Like it was just part of his pet or something like that. And he had him with him. And the cobra was more or less like watching me too, but at the same time too, trying to communicate with me. most of the spirits you conjure, most of the spirits that you talk to, or I mean that you witness, they don't have emotions that I know. Now y'all might notice that they do, but the ones that come to me, they have no emotion. So they may just have a straight face, like had to move my lip around because it was crooked. So they come with a very straight face. I've never heard one really talk. When I conjure them, I have been with the dead that have talked. I want to talk to you all about that too. But when I conjure, most of them don't really talk like physically, but telepathically they communicate. But if they do, they're gonna use your voice. So I got to get into that too. So anyway, so when he came, he said he said you summons me. It's what he said telepathically, and before I could even, you see what I'm saying, he was gone. Now when they come, then they're leaving you the blessing and the gift. When they do that, then you go ahead and you use them before that time is up, because it's quick now. It's quick. They come, some of them may hang around for a while, some of them may leave quickly. Some of the gifts they bring. So let me tell you what happened. When he came, he brought me the gift of healing. So I healed 2 people that, like, very next day, they said that the same spirit came to them and it healed them because they weren't well. Y'all know who y'all are. Hey, family. So one had a cough. I don't never discuss names where these people are because these are my family. You know, I got to keep it private. And I had another one that had like some congestion and some coughing. They were instantly healed once he showed up and he came. He healed them. Okay. So, but now I want to talk about the consequences, because after I used him, I did have some consequences, okay? Because like I said, we can use these spirits to hex, curse, heal, kill, you understand? And to bring back love and bring wealth, you understand? And misery. These are all the reasons why people conjure, okay? It's real, okay? It's real. So, and to spy, you know. I have actually sent some spirits out to do some watching over. You understand? For whatever reason. I'm going to teach y'all all of that. But it's going to be a crash course now. If you seriously need to have extra guidance. Y'all know Mama can't just do it all for free, because it ain't but so much time in a day. And I have so many people that I work with. My family out there. Yeah, y'all know who y'all are. I work with about 10 to 15 people per week. I actively work with five a week, actively. Now those 10 or 15 may be within a month's period or whatever. So it's difficult for me to just, you know, just I wouldn't be able to give to everybody all at once, all day long, because I just wouldn't have that kind of time. Okay, so check this out. So here's the consequences of summoning this conjuring. I like to use that word better. This particular spirit, because after that he was still trying to communicate with me, like engravings on my wall of this ancient language. You see what I'm saying? It was written all over my wall, and I couldn't understand it. And it's startling to wake up and see that on your wall. Geometrical, symbolic patterns that I'm going to show you, like I did of Syra. Remember, I showed you. I think I showed you all some, and I use that sometimes when I want to. You know, when you get those geometrical patterns, or those things that they give you, you have to keep them now. That's like a seal, okay? I got so much to explain to you all. You want to go one-on-one with this, you know, we can do this, but I'm going to give you a crash course. Because when they bring that gift to you, you got to hurry up and use that before it's all gone, because when it's gone, it's gone. But the consequences, the discomfort was to have these writings on my wall, these geometrical patterns on my wall, and these colors. You know what I'm saying? My walls were changing colors. I had blood on my wall. All of this stuff that was happening to me, it just was getting kind of, you know, difficult. I made a doll for someone for protection, and it finally stopped like a couple of days ago. You see what I'm saying? In no way is it frightening, but it can become it can have some discomfort to it. I just want to warn you all that, because after that, you know, you can't just run them off. You see what I'm saying? You know, they do hang around for a while. Some of them never leave, you understand? But I wanted to tell you one thing that happened to me before he left, and I'm going to go into this a little bit more because there don't be enough time to do these videos. after he had done so much, this is what he said before he left. And when they talk and use your voice. He said this word right here. He said, no more people. And I haven't seen him or heard from him since. Okay, family, I'm going to do another video. Okay? Bye-bye.